All right, howdy. Welcome back to Windley Mania, the greatest podcast you never heard of, brought to you by the greatest band you never heard of. That band being Windley, baby. You got to follow at Windley_band on all the socials because that fucking Scenes from a Hat EP came out and everyone's fucking
everyone fucking loves it.
Everyone, it's like
100,000
actually
streams.
getting annoying at this point.
Yeah.
So
10,000 people
in fact,
came to the
Devin,
show.
I'll tell you what one of our guests did. When
What?
the fucking Friday, when the EP came out, one of our guests today showed up. I'll get into it later. I'm the market leader, Andrew Reidner. You like that? The market leader.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. So, and man's best friend, Devin Hopkins, fucking, the co-host.
Yeah, but who did the market leader call?
What? Who?
The market leader called me.
Called you about what? The last time I called you was like August.
To help lead the market.
I'm the market leader. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I've been the established market leader for quite some time. No, it's been a while. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows?
Everyone knows in the market, at least.
I guess everyone knows now.
Yeah, so what's up, dude?
I'm just hanging out.
What's up, dude? Did you have fun?
Dude, that show was great, wasn't it?
We didn't play a show yet because that show is this Friday.
Oh yeah, that show this Friday. It was great, wasn't it?
Well, we haven't played it yet, but it's still coming up this Friday.
Yeah,
whenever
that
fuck
album
it is.
release was great, wasn't it?
Well, we haven't played it yet, asshole.
I know, but
it's coming out.
The release of it was great.
Oh, the release was fine. Yeah, I had a good time.
Everything went great.
I had a good time not looking at my phone, just laying in bed like I usually do because I don't really care that much. But
it's fair enough.
But if you didn't listen to it, and if you are going to listen to it, good for you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for listening because, we spent a whole 2 weekends recording that and many years, believe it or not, getting it all together. So
too long.
Yeah. So what the fuck? The January 26th Fresh Brewed this Friday at the Fresh Brewed. It's Newgrounds Death Rugby.
And
it's fucking Lunchbox Hero, which is Trey. Fucking back there. I love Gordy. I loved it when Gordy went as the band. Probably shouldn't even be talking about this right now. But
we're dropping former members on the pod.
Fucking Trey's also a killer dude.
Yeah.
Behind the kit, behind the skins. Yeah. As one would say.
He smacks the skins.
But we're not alone here in the storage unit this evening. In fact, we are at full capacity.
We're overflowing.
And if there was one more person, I don't know where the fuck he went.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Do you guys know?
Connors.
Yeah. Okay.
He left.
But we have, Devin's here too, so this makes up Tourneforte in its current state. We have fucking Jimmy. He's been here before.
Yeah.
So.
Yay. It's still
Say
me.
Hi,
never left.
motherfucker.
Never left.
All right, great. And we'll get to you last because that's fucking special. Fucking Kyle a couple months ago.
What's up?
He had that great episode.
The episode champion, I call him.
Yeah, fucking Kyle. Everyone was like, Kyle's on the podcast.
Everyone loved that Kyle came on the
right
podcast.
Now.
It was just sweet.
And it was great. Hey, speak up on the fucking mic, dude. I'm
going to work into it.
All right, dude.
He's got to warm up.
And then fucking Jose, out of all.
Yo.
The fucking keyboardist. The fucking. I watched you play guitar the last show, right? Yeah.
Oh, he was double duty at that one.
Shredded.
He shredded the
You're so good at what you do, man. That fucking
Thanks, man.
That video of you playing at the cafe. I don't know if there's more out there, but that shit,
Which one?
I guess you do it pretty often, but with the fucking jazz and the whatnot, fucking Jose Reinhardt over here. Except all your fingers okay?
Yeah.
You know that guy had like fucked up fingers. You know Django Reinhardt?
Yeah. He only played with his, I think, his
like index and his middle finger.
Yeah.
And he's doing like these crazy ass runs. Like,
yeah.
It's like, what a waste of time to play guitar when that guy just fucking
does it with less fingers.
Yeah.
Say that with Tony Iommi. He had the fucking
his ring finger was
parts of a leather jacket that allegedly he still used. I call bullshit on that, but fucking he was in a factory and he fucked up his fingers. So, but he's actually left-handed. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, dude, fucking. Guess what, dude? Fucking Friday when the EP came out, I heard a rap at my door, and I was like, "Who the fuck is at my door right now?" Fucking Kyle. And I was like, Kyle, and he fucking shh. He put his finger on my lips,
as I do.
Yeah.
And
intimately.
He said, "Shh." He's like, "EP came out. It was fine." And he had a fucking baguette, and he grabbed my hand, and he like rubbed my fingers on the baguette. He's like, it's fresh. And then we went inside and we watched Love It or List It on the couch. The same couch, by the way. It was very intimate. And then, you ever watch that show? At the end of each episode, they make a decision.
They say love it or list it.
And Kyle would turn to me and he would go, what do you think? What would you do? Would you love it or list it? I was like, oh,
That happened.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome, man.
He told me he left a fucking hand job.
Yeah, he said he left the house the other day for a few hours, but he was like, I'm just going to go for a walk.
Yeah. So what is Tourneforte? What the fuck? Why are you in our storage unit? What's up?
My boy Spit. We're doing good. What are we doing in the storage unit?
Yeah, what's up? What are you guys up to?
We're just passing by.
New year, huh? How's the new year treating you guys?
New year, new us.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't believe
I'm glad you asked.
It's not new.
It's not new year.
It's slightly different, but not too much different.
Yeah. So news happened. Breaking news happened. At Camp Tourneforte and Tourneforte adjacent things. And last week we announced that we're putting out a record finally. You know how we've been putting out songs for 6 months and have not been explaining why they're all the same theme?
How many songs was it?
I think we put out, at this point, we put out 4 singles for a 9-track record. And it's coming out finally.
Are you doing that short album bullshit?
9 tracks? That's a real record.
Yeah, but do you guys remember that?
Runtime is 27 minutes.
Someone put out like a 7-track album. They were trying to start like short album, and I was like, "What do you just say?"
Tourneforte's first technical release is 6, and I always called it a record, but I didn't say it was an album, and I never said it was an LP.
I don't know why people even care.
Exactly, but
it's just sort of just like whatever.
I built myself up,
especially now when like most of the attention going to it isn't even like physical releases. It's like all digital. So it's like, why are we trying to fucking label this?
Exactly.
It doesn't fucking matter.
But this time we're putting out we're putting out a second record, because the first record was 8 tracks, runtime like 24 minutes or 25 minutes. We've kind of bullshit our way through calling it a record.
I had to look up what constitutes an album or an LP these days. Like an LP or an EP, because like none of it really matters because it's all digital.
It came down to the vinyl, right? When they were doing just records, like LP was the 12-inch record.
Yeah,
because long play.
It's like
and EP was your
it's like a minute amount that really constitutes what is what.
Oh my god, who gives a shit?
Well, I'll tell you this: we're getting away with calling it a LP2.
That's fine, because like the one with the fucking cabin was an album. So
exactly. I mean,
I consider that an album.
That's an album.
And the other ones, what was the one with the 1111?
That was a demo.
Yeah, so
that was like
those were all like
EPs.
6 tracks at least.
Yeah, they weren't
maybe
trying
less
to do
sometimes.
much.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, the Swimming Lessons was a record to me. But this next record is a record to me because it's actually going to be a record. And that one's going to, I don't know if we announced the pre-order or not, because it's tough to say. But we're doing we're putting out this new record called Notes from a Lost Dog on vinyl.
We're going to get into that in a minute, but go ahead with the...
We announced a pre-order for vinyl and shit through Acrobat Unstable Records out of various places.
You said Acrobat?
Acrobat Unstable.
Oh, okay.
From Columbia, Charlotte?
Non-disclosed area, because I think one of them lives in Mountain Time. But we're putting out a record with them, and we're here to say that out loud, because I don't think we've actually said it out loud that much. That it's
I've been hearing about it since fucking last summer.
Yeah, I think every time I've come on, we've hinted towards putting out a record. It's been
Kyle was here, was like, "Yeah, we have a new record coming out."
Yeah, it's been done for a minute, but now it's actually done, and it is uploaded. I can see it in my Spotify for Artists with the date that I set.
What's the date again?
It's the record's coming out February 16th, also known as Kyle's birthday.
Whoa, you're on the 6th and then fucking 17th over here.
Hell yeah!
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
I guess I'm gonna listen to this record.
Why? Don't you listen to this song?
You know what it sounds like?
It's the last thing I would do if I was in a fucking band and a new album was coming out.
I would listen to anything else.
I listened to that EP once on the ride away from when we were all done, and I was like, "Yep, sounds great."
Just heard vocals bounced. Hell yeah,
I'm good on this. Yeah, well, that's cool. Notes from a Lost Dog.
Yeah.
Hey man, dog don't write.
Dog don't write?
Dog don't write.
That's the joke.
What's up with it?
It's a joke record.
It's a joke. Oh.
Yeah, it said it's 27 minutes. It's our tight 27.
Tight 27?
Yeah, nine comedy tracks, 27 minutes.
It's a hoot.
It is a
hoot. You
hoot.
guys recorded this, like 3 years ago at this point now?
We recorded it the summer before Swimming Lessons came out.
Well, when was that? Because
Swimming Lessons came out.
I don't exactly run your Wikipedia page, so I don't know when Swimming Lessons fucking.
I thought the Winley Mania wiki, the Wiki Winley, the Winley wiki.
I don't run that either. So.
Well, for the fans,
I'll make one.
Swimming Lessons came out in September of 2021.
That's
September
right, okay.
24th, 2021, a day before my birthday, which was intentional and selfish. And then we recorded that in August.
Yep, August
2021. It was written in March through like May of 21. Yeah. And then we at one point we're sitting on 2 records unreleased. But it's just been in the mixing process, and then we were also on the Swimming Lesson cycle of like trying to keep that in the zeitgeist.
And then for a minute we were tracking those.
Then we were doing other shit. We had too many members in our band that wanted to write new material instead of wait for a record to come out 2 years later. So we were recording and releasing those singles that are unaffiliated with anything else.
What do you mean unaffiliated? They're part of they're singles from the band.
The singles from the band, but they were like the thought process on them was like transition material. So like getting you
what do you mean
sonically
unaffiliated with a non-canon? What is there a fucking universe?
There's a canon,
yeah, the TCU.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I didn't know
the
about
Tourneforte
this.
universe.
Not associated to any bigger body of material.
Oh, they weren't part of the records.
Yeah.
They were just
They're
singles.
true.
But there's still songs you guys put out, so I don't understand what the fuck.
Like I said, they're transitional tunes.
You don't like them or something?
No, they
like,
rock.
No, they're great.
They're great. They're our magnum opus.
What songs are they? I don't even remember.
They were Folding X, and I know what they're talking about.
Oh, those songs are good. What the fuck? And you're like,
we never said they were bad.
I didn't say they were bad.
Oh, okay.
You
I
said
feel
misheard. I'm sorry.
I feel like you might have misheard that.
Yeah,
I mean, those dog shit songs are really good. But we put those out while we were still waiting for the mixes back from LP2, and the lineup at the time really wanted to make songs that made sense going from the first record to the second record, to put them out before the second record came out to have like transitional sound.
So it made more sense.
So
okay,
like kind
of bridge the gap. Though? What?
No.
All right, fuck it. Then I'm just gonna ramble on. Hey,
I
Battle in
wanted
the
to
Valley
know.
the other night. We watched that. No, I was kidding.
Oh yeah, that was great.
No, but when you said, I just caught my ear real quick. The fucking you said songs that make sense for the next record. What in your mind makes sense for like a future release as far as like a whole collective like album or whatever? What do you mean by that?
Jose, how would you describe LP2?
LP2, oof.
In Tourneforte terms, I guess.
What do you mean? Oof, is it bad?
Yeah, it's a demon, brother.
Get ready for
Why do you
this.
think it took so long to put it out? We ran out of other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it just straight up sucks. I don't know.
The truth comes out.
No, so LP2 is definitely, I mean, just chiller. You know, there's less aggressive tones in that. You know, the guitars, aren't as driven, heavy.
How much more chiller can you get than laying by a fucking lake in the grass, which is the vibe I get from Swimming Lessons.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Swimming Lessons is weird because the recorded version is one way, and then how we've been playing it, adopting it live is a different, like more aggressive take on it.
It sounds massive.
And LP2, even in a live format, is arguably chiller than
weird.
The live songs.
What made you want to do that?
Kind of cool. We're kind of LP2 exists.
I mean, it's just the way. It's just the way the record came about.
Every decision was a spur of the moment.
Wasn't intentional.
Yeah, well,
because all we had. Because I mean, this is probably your first record that you didn't make in conjunction with Kyle, technically.
Yeah.
So.
Which is a damn shame.
It is.
I'm sure you didn't.
Well, I don't know. That's not true. There's a very distinguished part.
What do you mean it's not true? Kyle's a phenomenal drummer. If I were making a record with him in the band, if I was making a record with him in the band, it wasn't. But I know some things get in the way, so it's
it is
whatever.
The first record we technically did without him like writing all the songs with me, but I still played those songs with him before we went up to record, and he still formed my idea of what a lot of those parts would be.
We still have our own versions of that anyways.
Yeah, and then we still brought them back in the live setting. But yeah, going up there, me
By
and
the way,
Jose,
that fucking, I'm sorry to cut you off. That fucking show, what was that?
The
Brick House one? Or the
December
Fresh
one?
Benefit show?
Yeah, Fresh Brew.
December 16th.
The Benefit, yeah, that fucking, you guys were all right, but Kyle fucking, oh my God.
He had a sinus infection and an ear infection. My boys fucked that night.
No, that was a good shit.
Me and Kyle couldn't hear out of either of our ears. It was awesome. We were both
better
fucked.
set. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It was great.
Watching playback from that show, it's like, damn, for some reason when we can't hear ourselves, way better. It's bizarre.
It's like we don't have the shitty music to
Yeah. But what was I saying? The LP2 we went in, and I had like probably 15 songs before we settled on what the track list was going to be, and they were all just acoustic. They were all just acoustic bones, and me and Jose had worked out like key chords, making sure that he went up with me, knowing the basis, like the key of the song and the phrasing or the sus sounds that I like to use.
Yeah, I mean that was the trickiest part for me.
Yeah, just making out all the sounds that sound like Tourneforte.
You use all these crazy voicings.
I use these dumbass chords.
Yeah. For me, it's
a dumbass chord. I don't understand.
It's a lot of open strings and silly finger placements, but they're not open tuning, so it's like standard makes it sound all fucked. It's silly. But we went up with just acoustic and keys, and all of those songs have a full band behind them now, and we didn't know what that was going to be.
Would you play drums?
I played drums on probably 5 of the songs, or maybe 4 of the songs. Jose played drums on some songs, and the guy we recorded the record with, Mateo.
That's the 100th guy, right?
No, that was the...
Who was the 100th guy? Kyle?
Oh, that was Matt Tootin.
That's Tootin.
What did he record?
He did swimming lessons.
Oh, my bad. Then who did this one?
So Matteo De Benedetti, who's in bands Toy Cars, Still Hungry, Charlie and Margot, lots of other bands, fills in for a fuck ton of bands too. But he lives in New Jersey, and so we went up there and did this with him as like his first record as him running a studio. And yeah, he plays every instrument. He played bass on all the songs. Lots of lead guitar throughout all the songs. Insane shit.
Did you give him direction for lead guitar?
We said make it sound like bands you're in. We straight up said our reference for this record is your bands.
I always wondered how that worked.
What were his bands?
It's Toy Cars.
Yeah, Toy Cars.
Yeah, Still Hungry and Charlie and Margot.
What was the band that he recorded that like... I forgot. I don't know. Sorry.
He's done a fuck.
I was thinking of a different band that was not any of those bands.
Fair enough.
Was like... Oh, Perspective.
I
was thinking of that band.
Oh yeah, different guy.
Yeah.
That guy did our singles.
Oh,
he did the mixing on our singles. That's
okay.
James Palco, good guy. Jimmy Montague,
different guy.
So
you guys record with the mob, it seems.
We got options. Well,
Montague De Benedetti.
The basis of our like recording is in house. I think like we are self-sustainable if necessary, and we have done it, and we've put out those songs. But I like to mix with a different ear, and I like to master preferably with a different ear, but sometimes it's cheaper to mix and master through the same person. But that's the stuff we've done with Palco, was Exit and Fold. He just mixed and mastered.
I got it mixed up.
And mastered?
Yeah, I think he did that.
Good stuff. And then we mastered with a different guy for swimming lessons. We mastered with Palco for LP2, but Mateo mixed this record for LP2. A lot of hands in the pot.
Shout out to all those guys.
Yeah, Jose recorded the singles for Fold and Exit.
Shout
we did
out
that
to
at house.
Where do you record at your house?
We recorded them at Fresh Brewed.
Yeah, we did we did drums at Fresh Brewed.
Drums at Fresh Brewed.
How does those sound like by themselves, like in that room?
Yeah,
pretty good.
Really?
I love recording drums at Fresh Brewed.
It's got nice fucking like concrete though.
Mid-range sustain.
Okay.
It can be a little tricky here and there with certain frequencies, but I mean, I don't know. It's a big room, and it's just like if you want big drums, record in a big room.
Yeah, if that's what you got, yeah.
And a lot of the comments we got on the singles for Fold was that our drums were fake. But I posted video when we posted those singles of us tracking drums. I'm like, these are legit. Like, we did do these fucking drums.
Yes, I'm just too good.
Don't put any,
you are just too good.
I don't think
not,
for that.
Not that we know of that.
Unless it was like snare shit.
Not if you're going for like a natural.
Man, all our stuff's so earthy anyway. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It was so funny. We watched a video review on the way to a different set of shows, and dude was like, yeah, this song would be really fucking badass if those drums were real. And we're like, fuck you. Like, there's the parts. They're too nuanced to be fucking programmed.
Yeah.
We recorded drums.
That guy, what is he? What was this review?
I don't know who the guy was. We found it on YouTube.
It was full that he...
It was a reaction? Well, fuck those guys, first of all. They don't
it was just a reaction.
He's like, song sucks, band sucks, drum sucks, y'all suck. 5 out of 5.
If they was
like and subscribe.
If they were doing
Kyle sounds like he could be a robot.
If they were doing like an actual like a long form, like constructive sort of discussion about the song, sure, why not? But these fucking assholes with
it's
the
just
fucking
straight up critique.
Just fucking bullshit.
It's like it's not constructive.
They don't got
like
the fucking ears for that anyway. They're listening through their fucking Turtle Beach headphones.
Yeah,
and shit.
who are those people anyway? Honestly, like some of those YouTube guys.
That guy we watched the other night fucking rocked though. Do you remember his name? I forgot we were watching. Do you guys know Echo Stone?
Oh, the local-ish
Dude,
band Echo Stone.
They rip.
Devin Corey and I, we get together and we're fucking Echo Stoners, all right?
Yeah, we were Echo Stone.
Yeah, we were
Shout out to Echo Stone.
Dude, Echo Stone fucking
West
rocks,
Deloach.
dude.
Yeah, West
He's
Deloach.
been around forever. Driven
he has.
Astray. Then was there another band before that? I believe.
There was Driven Under.
Driven
then
Under turned into Driven Astray.
And then there was another one, and now he's Echo Stone.
Dude, and that dude can market.
Yeah, he can.
He's
I
gonna
don't
win
get it,
those.
man.
I'm an Echo
That
Stoner.
world,
I'm in the Echo Army. I got to get the dog tag.
They have a dog tag.
They have dog tags. They have fucking dog
Oh
tags.
my god! I want to fucking join up right now and die in battle.
I'm signed,
So
dude.
they find
Draft my ass
they
to the
find my
Echo
body.
Army.
They find my body and they look at the tag. He was an Echo Stoner.
And then, like,
Come
our
on,
parents
man.
just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
They break down at the doorstep. It's the fucking movie.
Dude, what was that song with the fucking video we were watching with they all have videos for every single
they
one
have
of their
great
fucking
videos.
songs.
Smart.
But the newest one, I forgot what it's called.
It's called like Thunder Ass or some shit. I don't
Thunder
know.
Ass.
Some chick gets hit by a car. Spoiler alert. Some chick gets hit by a car and it is amazing. Like I have never seen anything as great as that in a
Yeah.
fucking music video.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And that's
His
technically
reaction.
local.
That's local. Yeah,
That's
it's
sick.
local enough.
At least.
Echo Stone. I don't know if any of you guys are listening. Hit us up.
Yeah, I want to get Echo Stoner. around.
I want to book you
I'll book
guys
y'all at
in
Brick
Myrtle
House.
Beach.
Sell it out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we've got that hold
I'll
in
put y'all.
June.
Honestly, every time they've played here though, they've only played House of Blues.
Wow.
Just saying. Every time
They can
I've
do
seen-
Brick House.
Well,
They are like,
you'd like
Oh,
Brick
if
House
they've
better.
opened at House of Blues, they can sell out Brick House.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Much more enjoyable.
Echo Stone, hit me up, Wes. Hit my line. You don't
At
know
Myrtle
me,
Beach
but I know
shows
you.
on Instagram. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna drink 6 more of these Bud Ices and send you a message.
What the fuck were we talking about? Echo Stoner.
Recording, I think.
Recording. Oh, the fucking the guy did.
Yeah, the YouTube
He
guy.
reacted to
Reviews.
an Echo Stone video, and he was exactly how we were, just fucking. Oh, this is raw, dude.
Oh,
This
listen to that riff.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That makes me so happy that they're.
There's guys out
Kicking.
there that just appreciate a riff. If I could find this guy, I'd shout him out too. Let me see
I
if
wish
my
for your
internet
riff.
works.
Nah, it's okay,
Man.
Devin. You know,
Win them over with the riffs.
You don't have to wait for me.
he does one of the laziest fucking things that you can do on the internet. It's fine. You don't have to shout.
No,
it out.
I mean I'm not gonna wait for you guys to figure it out. Okay, it's not happening anyway. Never
Fantastic.
mind.
So,
Fantastic.
excuse me.
I said fantastic.
I'm trying to do some audio here, okay?
Fuck you.
So I talked to Devin about this pretty extensively, and he talked about it a lot. The tour. How about the perspective from you three fucking guys? How that 3-week tour, which was.
Couple
It feels
months
like it was a
ago.
while ago, man. At that point,
But I also
mean,
feel like I just got home.
Yeah,
Every
same
morning I
here.
wake up, I'm just like, fuck, man. I'm still
back.
home. I'm still back, and I still haven't adjusted back
Really?
to it. It's a
I've
mess.
definitely adjusted.
My brain. I think I might also be depressed, but it's tough to say.
Post-tour depression.
Just
Yeah.
general depression.
thing.
Clinical, probably. But tour is good. Too long.
too long.
Gotta say it.
It's just
What
a
would
long
you
time.
What would you take from this past one and apply to the next one?
A little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Shorter.
A little bit
More-
shorter. Well,
more
if it's going
and
to be
shorter.
that long, cover more grounds. God
Yeah.
damn. Like, it kind of meandered a little bit
Just
on
did a
this run.
circle,
And it was
really.
like good shows. Like, we played some cool shows. But, you know, it's that time of year where a lot of other bands are doing that because that's the time they can get off in their towns. And, yeah, it was kind of competitive, which sucked, but good shows. Good trip.
Yeah.
Honestly, at the end of the day, it was a good trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun. like
You know, it was still
it
productive.
again.
Yeah.
Everything we've done at this point, if you're in front of someone that wants to like your band, it's considered productive. So,
Yeah.
sold some T-shirts, got people on board.
I got
sold the
one.
Just
idea.
meeting like really cool people too.
Yeah.
that too.
Like,
I got what I wanted out of it, which was just
girlfriend?
like having fun. Yeah, and a girlfriend.
I got what I wanted out of it.
I didn't expect that part, but I got the fun part out of it.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But yes, the girlfriend was a bonus.
yeah, that's,
I did
that's
not
the only bonus we could
expect.
pay out. Unfortunately,
She's listening. Hey, Jen.
Sup, pal? Listen to the. What do you think of Scenes of a Hat, Jen? Please respond.
Yeah, Scenes of a Hat's great, right?
Sucks.
It sucks. Call Devin right now and tell him your full thoughts about Scenes from a Hat. Go.
It was fine.
Hey, so where did y'all get the title "Scenes from a Hat" from?
Whose line is it anyway?
Who's like, wait,
What do you mean?
Okay.
That's what we
What
thought.
do you mean by what do
Hold on a
you
minute.
mean?
You don't know whose line, bro.
No, what's that?
Are you serious? Or
No,
you fucking
I
with
saw
me?
your tweet
you son
or
of a
message
fucking
the other
bitch.
day. Y'all know who's lying.
Yeah.
Wait, which Aisha Taylor, right? The only one?
Yeah, the
Aisha
show that
Tyler.
started
It's
in
like
like
a
what,
one-man show,
2015?
right?
Yeah, the one that
Yeah,
just
yeah,
started.
the-
all those old guys.
I honestly don't know the host's name from the UK version.
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know.
Do they still have
I've
the
watched-
original cast for the UK version?
It's
So,
mostly-
yeah,
it's
so
Colin
some
and,
of the same
Ryan.
guys.
Colin and Ryan were in it, yeah.
No shit.
It's funny because
And Wayne was in some of them.
Yeah, it's wild how like much younger they look.
Damn.
Interesting.
I
you
don't
wanna-
know that host name. And I've watched some of the UK version. It's-
Darren.
Huh?
Darren.
Darren.
Now I remember growing up when we lived in Texas. That was like the only show on with Drew Carey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the OG. I don't know, getting yelled at by my parents for existing. Just watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? Get
I was
distracted.
appointment
Yes.
viewing for it in our household.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would stay up late to watch it, and
ours
I think at one
passive.
point
It was
when my
great.
mom was around, she would say, "Hey, like, stay up late and watch this." I was like,
That's
"All right."
awesome. Yeah, ours is like The Simpsons for that shit. But yeah, we actually spent the other night on the couch, all three of us.
Yep.
We were watching Whose Line with Aisha Taylor. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Hey, here's an original take. That shit was funny.
Some of that stuff's good. I mean, it's still the
It-
same
I enjoyed
guys.
it.
Some
Honestly,
it's the
yeah.
same guys
I
are doing the
wasn't
same
even, like,
shit.
crazy
Ryan
about
Stiles
Drew
and Colin
Carey.
Macri are
Huh?
still.
I wasn't even crazy about Drew Carey. So
I
it's
just
don't
like
care who
Drew
fucking
Carey as
knows.
a guy.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
cool
fine.
guy.
He owes me
alright.
money, but
He lost
He
a lot
owes
of
you
weight.
money.
Remember when he came out of nowhere being like, I'm the host of
Price is right.
Price
Price is Right.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
that
skinny now.
happened.
At one point, him and Craig Ferguson traded shows on April Fool's Day,
Oh, whoa.
and he hosted.
Did that get a
Drew
lot of
Carey hosted the Late Late Show, and Craig Ferguson hosted The Price is Right.
That's crazy. I bet people are so confused.
Craig Ferguson was on the Drew Carey show back in the day, like early 2000s, late 90s. So they were like, oh, they were buds. So they said, hey, let's trade shows for a day. Fun fact.
Anyway, so the EP, how was it recording that?
We're not the
it's fine.
interviewees.
Shit.
This is about
Sorry, I thought
your
this was
garbage.
Tourneforte
Connor
Yeah.
slept
Jimmy's
and I
taking
fucking-
over.
Yeah, it was great. We got it done way quicker
That's
than we
crazy.
thought we would.
All right, anyway. Sorry. Toe tapping something.
Oh, the stand.
Yeah, good EP. Scenes from a Hat.
It was fine.
The fuck is that
That's
supposed to mean?
it's circular.
It was fine.
It was a good EP.
it was fine.
Yeah, I've listened to it a lot since it came
Album
out
of the
the
year.
other day.
It's album of the year.
Is it a record?
I thought
No,
about calling
it's
it a
not.
record.
It's a fucking EP.
It's an EP.
How many songs?
6.
I checked because I listened today. That was a challenge.
Hey, anyways, fucking zip it. So there's some business I need to get to anyways. Speaking of the tour, because, you know, Devin, he talked about the tour a little bit. I ain't listened to much, but what he said that stuck in my mind is fucking Jose with the fucking glass of whole milk every fucking night.
I did take that away.
I got a video of that dude.
Oh yeah,
drinking
you
milk
posted
in the
some
front
videos of him
seat.
just
Yeah.
chugging some milk.
So
Disgusting.
Every day.
He and on the live video or in the live photo, you hear him go,
see, listen, I
awesome.
enjoy a glass of whole milk, you know, here and there, especially late night. Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but you got a fucking problem, my friend. What's up? What's up?
I don't think it's a problem,
Hey,
man.
well, that's what they call denial, pal. So
Hey,
you want
Jose,
to talk this through? 'Cause, like,
question. When you have milk in the house, how many varieties do you have in the house?
yeah, really.
Oh no.
How many? You guys all live together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking same bed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's, one's a studio, one's a practice room, and one is the boys' room.
Yeah.
We don't have a bunk bed. Those
So-
are too
so-
tall, and I'm just
Really?
afraid
I
of
mean,
heights.
where'd this start? If you can remember back with the milk.
No. Dude, it's my whole life.
Yeah?
It has been nothing but milk.
Nothing.
Jose has lived a real oops all milk
You're getting
life.
pretty nervous. What's with the milk? Come on. What do you like about it?
It's so good.
It is good,
no,
but
yeah.
I mean,
Give us some imagery. Like, sell us on the milk. I want to be sold on it because I'm a judge. Like, I judge for no reason. Because I used to drink milk, kind of like that. Not like that. Never. Honestly, I've never done that. But I want to relate.
I don't know. It's
What a
just-
feel.
I mean, I don't think there's anything special about it. It's milk.
apparently,
Like,
there's something special about it. If this is a fucking day, do you have gout? Like, what's going on there, dude?
all
Like,
right, let me ask you this:
all right, yeah.
what did you drink every day at school?
Water. And
Whoa, you kind of hesitated there for a second.
no, I didn't. I said water because that's fucking good for you, and it bathes your cells, as one would say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you. I mean, I like milk. I'm not saying I fucking hate milk,
All right.
and then it's wrong to drink milk and fucking, you know.
What do most people drink at school?
And fucking
Water.
Yeah. Milk, water, you know.
Milk.
I'm just saying, hey man, you're the one fucking 3 weeks straight with the milk, all right? That's all I'm asking. Like,
More than
I'm not
3
saying it's a bad
weeks.
thing. I'm not saying you fucking went and committed some crime. I'm just like, hey, what's up with the milk? I mean, I'm just
I
curious.
love it, man. Like,
You just love it? That's
yeah.
fine.
Can't get enough.
You know what? I respect that.
He's
Because
the
there's some
milk
things in my
maniac.
life where it's like, you know, I love it.
The
end of
dairy
story.
destroyer.
But I thought there was more to it. Maybe just, I don't know. It sounds like almost like a fetish, but you know, milk fetish. Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into it, man.
I mean, it might be for you, but
It's not. I'm not the one with the milk thing. You're the one with where
need
it's
to
at
get
the point where it's being
aggressive, man.
pointed out that you're drinking milk. I'm over here with Coke Z, water, beer, whatever. You're with the fucking milk, and it's like, I got this guy who barely notices a bus driving by or whatever.
What?
And he's over here with the fucking Jose drinks a lot of milk.
All I
It surprised
said,
me.
I was like, hey man, Jose drank a lot of milk on the tour.
That's an interesting thing to
I
fucking
was
bring
like,
up.
Jose drinks some. He got a milk at the gas station at the show every night, and he's like, I can't wait to drink some milk.
So you just do any
He's
milk?
like, I can't wait to crack open this milk.
What are your specifics?
I'm a whole milk fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any like brand specific or just like you
Not
go to
really.
a certain grocery store there, you're like, they got good shit.
Not really. I don't know.
Well,
What's
see,
the
because
fancy
I
one you started buying recently?
You buy fancy
yeah,
milk?
the omega
Yeah,
3s.
so there's this organic milk with added omega 3s.
Hey man,
that
I don't know what that
buying.
means, but sure. What does that do for you? What did you pick this milk up and you're like, oh, extra omega 3s, I gotta get it on this
It
shit.
was more for the reason it was organic because I was like, fuck, I don't know if I've
Isn't
even had.
all milk comes from the fucking moo titty? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
all-
I was just curious. Just like, I don't know what the difference
Is it
and you're on it now.
Horizon?
How much
It is
it?
Horizon.
Horizon is good shit.
the red-
I will
yeah.
attest.
The red carton?
Horizon is fucking good. There's
said it
something
was yummy.
different to Horizon. And I noticed that at a very young age that Horizon is fucking great. It's like better. I don't know
said
what
it was
is.
more yummy.
Sorry.
Yeah, there is.
Jose, say your
It
piece.
definitely tastes a lot better. I'll
Yeah,
say
I don't know.
that. Yeah,
They
The-
pumped
the-
something else in it.
Omega 3s.
Like
Calcium.
threes.
I don't.
What does
I'm not.
omega
I'm
3
not a
do
milk
for you?
Dude, I
drinker.
want some omega 4 milk if the omega 3s are that
it supports
good.
brain health. There's like specifics.
Are you having problems in that area or something? You play like 87 instruments. I feel like you'd be
Yeah, obviously he's insane.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You got to drink this milk to keep you from like stabbing a civilian or something, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you play that many instruments, I mean, it's
He
just,
does work at a local like venue that hosts the old guy part of the scene. So like he's probably got to I'm not going to say
It's
the name.
resetting some
But
brain
he's
cells.
probably got to readjust in some form or another. So I'd say let the man drink whatever
Are
he
you doing
has
sound
to.
walking around with a fucking iPad and you got a fucking milk and you're shaking? Like, you
I swear I'll stop.
old fucking assholes, get on my fucking nerves.
Honestly, it's probably the coolest addiction our household has.
Me and
I
Junior
just
are
discovered
lame.
today I kind of like sniffing chemicals.
Whoa.
No, I went to
was-
your.
that
No,
was
I
your
went. I
day.
went there the other day and picked up the Winley shirts, and I went in your room
You're like,
and you were like, "God damn! Like I got a fucking headache because there's so many paint fumes in here.
Yeah.
How does this guy live a life at all?"
I just put
Let
in my
alone sleep in that
AirPods.
room.
Yeah,
listen
sleep
to
in that
white
room. It
noise,
sticks around.
Wake
like
up
it
every once in a
lingers.
while.
We got
Yeah.
paint cans in your
He's
room?
fine.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just
no,
straight
because the
open oil
fucking
base.
paint from the shirts that this dude makes,
We can get into the nuances of it.
which
So
he does a great job at the shirts, by the
Screen
way.
printing, yeah. The plastisol ink, unless you got an exhaust, which I've kind of jerry-rigged an exhaust in my room. But
He's got
if
his
you're sitting above that
system, quote
plastisol, it
unquote.
goes, you will die.
I was
Not
like,
immediately. It was
I was
like
in there for
cancers
like
and
3
shit.
minutes. And I'm like,
Oh,
I gotta go.
I learned if you work in a unventilated, unexhausted room,
You'll probably die.
with the plastisol, you'll have fertility issues.
Yeah, I
I said
wouldn't
that's
be
cheaper than a
fucking
vasectomy.
surprised. You
Yeah.
probably have every issue.
Hopefully,
Which one of you
that's
guys are going
cheaper.
to
I don't
sacrifice
have
a beer?
insurance, health,
You want
dental,
one?
vision.
I'll take
I was
whichever
like,
one gives me
vasectomy
first.
sound expensive,
Thank you.
but fertility issues sounds genetic. I'll make it genetic. I'll pass that down, even though I'm not going to have any kids.
You're welcome.
Thank you, King.
You're welcome.
No, not you.
What is that?
We're all
His
welcome.
children
It's a beer.
that are going to be fertile.
Anyway,
God damn, that's
yeah,
fucking IPA.
Yeah, Jose drinks milk. It's pretty cool.
You didn't ask what it was.
I just said
that's
whichever
good.
one of you
I mean,
guys
we
are
all
going
gotta
to
have
give
a
me one first.
hobby, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta monetize it.
but it was just at the point where
you
it's
could
like,
be a milk reviewer.
if someone's mentioning it, it's like I'm curious. Is all.
Well, I
I'm not saying
remember.
it's a
So
bad
we
thing.
had some stints on that tour of like 2 or 3 days where we'd be at one household because all the drives were super short, and so we just bounce off 2 hours, come back 2 hours after the show to the central place, and. Yeah, we just try to buy like groceries at these places.
Half
But
gallon.
Jose buy like a
Didn't,
gallon,
Mac-
half gallon. I was like, that's
Mac said
baller.
something about the milk.
Yeah, Mac was like,
Clementine
why?
Mac.
Yeah, they were like, bring beers, and we showed up with whole milk. It's cool. We were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hot guys rolling up with whole milk. It's all good. It was great.
Yeah.
No one complained. Devin just remembered.
I remember.
That means it was fun.
Exactly.
because I was fucking hammered.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Austin
was-
was texting us every day saying, you gotta let that boy drink. But then Devin also, his legs didn't work for half the tour. So
Oh yeah, that was
I
the
don't think
thing.
he wants to drink. I think he
if
just
you
wants
read
to
the
walk.
blog, you know that I have a fucking stupid ass condition that I burden everyone with about. That I bothered to not tell these guys till it happened.
I like the.
I didn't think about it.
Well, we were also trying to do like activity things every day. So
Yeah.
and I like to walk like 10 miles an hour. And Kyle's back there carrying Devin. So he's just limping
well,
up.
like let's
the
see.
Rock Hall in Cleveland. I was like, sorry, you can't get up on the step to take the
Rock
picture.
Hall. No, Rock Hall. I was fine. That was the day that I was recovering.
Yeah.
And that's
day
why I
before was
stayed in
bad.
the van during the concert.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
next like 2 days I was good. Then I was back to like being fucking useless.
Yeah.
But
Really? Back to being you?
I'm always useless.
Yeah, well,
but at least I can
You
walk.
said it, I mean.
Yeah, I'm always useless, but at least I can walk. But yeah, hypokalemia. Look it up.
Shout out all my hypokalemic bitches.
Shout out to my hypokalemiacs. My hypokalemiacs.
That's so cool.
Yeah. What you been up to, Kyle? Wow, what a
Put
great
me
answer.
on the spot.
Dead air.
Come on, what do you want?
What do I want?
I'm sorry. What have you
hanging
been
out,
up to?
you know?
Kyle, what do you
what's
want?
going on in the world of Kyle?
Really, just work.
Yeah,
You know, just work.
great answer.
Play a lot of guitar now.
Oh, yeah,
Play
what's up with
drums
that?
less. Like
Why are you playing drums less? You're great at
Because
that.
we only practice like 1 day a week, and we can't set up in the house.
Why not?
Well, we've talked about
Well,
it.
we haven't yet. We're like,
It's more
we're
of
gonna
like a pipe
start.
dream.
It's more of a pipe dream.
It's more of like a pipe
Whatever
dream.
he said, but we're gonna do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pipe dream.
You told me an update the other day. Do you care to share about it?
The Totally Kyle update?
The Totally Kyle.
Totally Kyle update?
I don't know.
About
I've just
your
been trying to write a bunch of songs.
your personal songs?
Just been trying.
Oh,
It's
hold
not a
on,
real
hold on. What's
thing.
with the fucking Kyle personal song? I want to hear about this.
Yeah.
What is this?
There's nothing like.
Hey, it's something because obviously Devin
We all
brought it
know
up.
about
It's
it.
something.
Yeah, and
Kyle
I'm
personal
excited about
That's
it.
something I've been working on.
And-
What is it?
Kyle is your episode was a draw, so people
Yeah,
want to
you
hear
are the
about
hot
Yeah.
shot on this episode.
No.
We're shit in the bed, brother.
please.
Carry us.
Nah. No, I've just been like writing a bunch of stuff and trying to put as much stuff together as I can. Because I'm just like, well, it'd be really cool to say that I did it. I'm supposed to go to Winston-Salem with a friend of mine named Travis and try and put a bunch of that stuff together.
Is this like a new band or something, or just
I don't know. It's just something I'm doing for fun,
it.
really.
At least a
Songs?
recorded project at the
yeah,
very
just
least.
like recorded
stoked on
material
that.
to say, hey,
Yeah,
I did
call
that, you know?
That's
It's
very
gonna
cool.
be some of the coolest shit ever.
I'm very
riffs,
excited.
Riffs, 100% riffs. So
What,
far.
like, what is it exactly? Like, is it got a name or something?
No, not really. I haven't really thought about that, you know?
Oh, just songs.
Kind of.
You want to play one?
No.
we were planning to do a world premiere at the end of this episode.
Why not?
I said that, but I'm backing out. Nah,
Man, I don't know.
I just don't want to do that, man.
All right, fine.
right,
You
I don't
have
wanna
to.
do
I'm not
it.
going to force you to do anything. I'm just asking about
There-
it.
Sorry,
it's
I felt a
really
lot of
good,
pressure.
though.
You don't feel any pressure.
What would you say your influences are for it?
That's a good question. Thanks, Jimmy.
No worries. You can go around the room.
SpongeBob? Yeah, there's a
SpongeBob
little
for
bit
the-
of SpongeBob. I don't know. The only two that I can really think of are like Into It Over It and then John Mayer. It's like,
Oh wow,
Oh, wow.
that's
I
an
think maybe
interesting
the
mix.
only reason I feel that way is because a lot of it's really just acoustic guitar right now.
Yeah.
So I think in my mind,
And-
I'm just kind of like,
And because you love assholes.
I do love assholes.
What?
John Mayer?
Is he an
Is he an
asshole?
asshole?
He's the titular asshole, I think.
I don't know anything about him.
I thought he was a
Just
cool
the
guy.
songs and
No, he's a
I think
guitar
he's fine now, but I think he was an
I don't like
asshole
going
for a
on
while,
record
you know?
saying he's a good guy, but he's a great guy.
He's a good. He's a
That
good
didn't make
guitar
me feel
player.
weird at all.
Yeah, he plays guitar.
He's a good guitar
Yeah, you know,
player.
as far
at
as
least.
that, you know, as far as guitar playing and songwriting, it's
y'all ever
pretty
seen the
cool.
No, continue.
I'm not going to go on the record saying he's a cool guy, but
No, he's great.
He plays pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to go on the record saying like I condone John Mayer's actions.
What do you do?
I don't know what he did.
I don't know.
I don't know. No one really knows. It's just kind of like, like how Hollywood's always talked about, like, there's something going on.
No.
So
What? No, I have no idea.
No, actually, never mind. Hollywood's good.
This is news to me. All I know is he was on Dave Chappelle. He was on the Chappelle show a long time ago.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
so funny.
That was a good
and he
show.
was like, "Hey,
Good
play
episode.
the music white people like." He's like, "This is what white people dance
Yeah.
to," and it was John Mayer, and he was playing like John Mayer licks, and white people were boogieing.
Classic.
It was great.
So when are you recording again? When is it?
Right now, tentatively, the 21st of January through like
Wow, that's up.
the
That's coming up.
23rd.
Yeah.
Isn't that yesterday?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I guess it
it's
was
already
yesterday.
happened.
Oh, yeah, how did that
shit.
go?
How'd it go?
How's it going?
Yeah, I just got back.
It was awesome, right? You were just talking about how great it was.
I don't want to
How
like.
many
I don't want
songs
to give
did you
anything
do?
away. I don't want to get too in depth, but it rips.
Yeah.
You know,
What would you
Album of the
compare it
year.
to? Like, what record would you say like it could kick its ass? Like a 1v1. This record's.
you
better
guys
than
ever
that.
heard of Abbey Road by the Beatles?
No, what's that?
I don't know. You guys watched Get Back. I did.
Who? The
The
Beatles.
Beatles?
Never.
Yeah.
the Beatless.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not as good as
I'm
that.
familiar.
The Beatless. They don't have a.
Oops.
fuck
That was
is
cool.
The Beatless. They don't have a beat.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Can you say it again though? I didn't hear.
Yeah, the Beatless.
That's pretty.
They
good.
don't have a beat.
That's pretty.
Thanks
good.
for
I
doing
like
that.
Thanks for
Appreciate
peeking
it.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
I'm excited for that, Kyle.
Well, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
You sound like you fucking hate it completely, and that you're like, why am I doing this? Rethinking your whole process about it, but it's very cool that you got songs.
No, I think that's just my demeanor. I don't try. Thank you, though. What
do you mean you don't
I think you'll
try?
be good. I don't try
I
to
see you
make.
back
try
there with a
everything.
fucking with the fucking drums. What are you talking about? You don't try. And the guitar, because I play guitar with you sometimes.
Yeah.
That shit
Oh
rules.
shit! Yeah.
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I
great
vividly
everything.
remember there was after open mic. Y'all were running through the Coheed stuff.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We did that a
And
couple
y'all
times.
like didn't fuck up any of it. Y'all were literally just like, oh, that song, and then just fucking straight rip 3.5 minutes of a great.
Yo,
take.
because we're fucking great, dude.
Yeah,
Me
it's
and Kyle
insane,
on the fucking stick over there with the
Yeah.
strings and whatnot.
dude. Yeah, the axe.
We know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
We know our way in and around it.
Yeah, it was part of
So,
the extension.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go piss somewhere because
Yeah?
I can't hold it
Thank
anymore.
God we actually get on with this fucking show. We're not
Anyway, now
I have been a good boy.
the fucking anchor over here.
All right, now we can all really
wow.
talk.
No, but no, Kyle. But all serious. What
Jesus
the
Christ.
fuck? Hey, that door's locked, asshole.
Is it still
Asshole.
Yep, watch.
Damn, that's a
Oh wow. Oh, I'm the asshole. All right. Well, no, Kyle. That is very sick that you're doing that.
Thanks. I
I'm
think
excited
so
to
too.
listen
Really
to it.
excited.
When can we listen to it?
Probably sometime in the summer. If I had to
Okay.
guess. Like June, July.
Fantastic.
June's being optimistic. July, I feel like, is pretty realistic.
I can hear him
That's a
kissing.
fucking stream if I've ever heard
My
one
mom was
before.
frying chicken. over
Sounds
there.
healthy.
That's the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
How's your stream?
Solid.
Any stones?
Are we streaming right now?
There's solid things coming out.
That boy can pass a kidney stone like no issue. It's crazy.
have you seen his dick hole?
Have you seen his dick hole?
Yeah.
I've seen his dick. I didn't look in the hole though.
You gotta
You
check
ever
out
see
that
that movie
hole.
Holes?
Dickel.
I did.
That was on today.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, really? I
Not to
missed
timestamp
holes?
this. Holes was playing on Freeform today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
You sat down and watch it.
No, I put it on in passing. Yeah.
I would have watched it.
I don't get it. So.
Holes. You don't get holes.
I don't
You don't get 'em?
holes.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward for a fucking kids movie.
Was it a kids movie?
Yeah, it was like a children's
Disney.
novel, and then
It was Disney?
I'm pretty sure it was Disney.
Crazy. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. Anyway,
Yeah,
so what's Winley doing nowadays?
we're fucking killing it, dude. That's
Hell
all I
yeah,
have to
fuck
say.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard carrying. Fucking high tide raises all ships.
For
That's
sure.
what I like
You
to
know,
say.
every time I come on here, it's funny because I can't listen to this episode. I am an avid listener of this podcast.
Yeah, thanks.
The good, the bad, the wrestling. Like I listen to all of it.
Yeah,
The movies.
I can get through some of the movie
we're gonna
ones.
get
We
meta now with
tried.
the fucking-
Yeah,
We
on the
tried
tour,
so
you
hard.
did the like anthology of fucking each decade
From the 1890s until
from like the first movies to the last movies.
literally
Yeah,
movies
this
no one
is-
would ever
and
think to
I'm
know.
telling you-
existed.
second week in a row talking about it, but all right.
Was it 3 hours almost? That was
Yeah,
a long
yeah.
ass pod. We got maybe 45 minutes into it. we were just like,
we drove from like Chicago to Milwaukee, and we were like,
We couldn't finish it. I was like, this just keeps going. Which, it's not that it's bad. It just kept going.
Yeah, it's just
Me
a
and
lot.
Daniel had a
you
good
know?
time.
Y'all were just too smart for us.
We were having a good time
It
talking
was
about
very
the fucking
that was the
moves.
best part of it. It's just like, oh man, they're
I was
loving
just
this.
listening and just in disbelief. I didn't know any reference y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
And we bailed in like the 30s.
30s? What was
Yeah.
my pick for the 30s? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I'm
I
glad
don't
you asked
remember
about
We
it.
were in Milwaukee by that time eating cheese curds.
Yeah, we were curtain.
We were current now, dude.
I think I picked, I don't remember. The Nojka, I think. It was a
Which one's that?
late 30s comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to talk about it?
Is that Criterion?
There might have been a release at some point. I'm not sure. But it's a great movie.
I
Really
was over in
funny.
the Barnes and Nobles yesterday looking through the Criterion collection. Didn't recognize anything.
There's some good. There's like some like fucking Wally's in there and shit. There's some like every
Wally's
time.
in the Criterion collection?
Yeah, they just put it on last year.
Oh, shit.
There's some bigger movies
Respect.
that like more mainstream. Also, like there's like some that like aren't in that specific like you have to look at like the website with all the like the spine numbers. But like there was some like they put out on Laserdisc that they haven't gotten a Blu-ray release or same thing with DVD. Like, but every time I'm over there, I always end up in some fucking weird conversation with some asshole that also thinks too much about movies. Yeah.
No, every time I've gone to a Barnes and Noble with Daniel, he'll be like, "This is a great movie." I'm like, I hate to look this dumb, but I've never heard of that.
You just gotta watch it.
And
you
I know I'm not dumb for not knowing everything, but it's simply like when I'm over there, it is the blind spot of my life.
But it's like really like I don't know. I don't know because when I first got into like collecting those, it was a little intimidating, right? Because it's like, oh, this is supposed to be like highbrow, but no, it's just like fucking movies. I don't know. There's like some movies that it's like I don't know if I'll be able to watch that again because that fucking struck a fear in me like nothing ever has, or it was just fucking boring as fuck. But then there's just like fucking like Wall-E. Or like Do the Right Thing. They get that big set. That's a fun one. Just shit like that.
Yeah. It's intimidating. Honestly, I've got so many cultural blind spots though. Like a lot of that is just I feel like I'll never be able to catch up. So I don't, but I've been seeing a lot of movies recently. I saw Airplane in theaters the other day.
Oh, yeah, you
how
told me
was
about
that? Was
this.
it the first
Dude,
time
it
you
was the
saw
first time I'd ever seen Airplane because I kind of withheld it from myself, even though I'd seen like the scenes from it, like the like Shirley scenes and shit. But I saw it in theaters with a whole bunch of old people who probably saw it opening weekend, and it was great with the crowd. With
that's
the crowd that knew the
fucking great.
jokes, it was pretty fun. Great movie.
Have you gone back and watched any other like of his movies, like the
Leslie
fucking like
Nielsen's?
police, like the what
No.
the fucking police squad movies?
No, I haven't seen any of those.
What are the fucking actual?
Now that
things
isn't my
called?
first of his because he was in the scary
Leslie
movies.
Nielsen. Sorry,
Yeah, like Leslie Nielsen was in the scary movies or one of those parodied.
he was in
franchises.
one of the
He was in
scary
Naked
movies.
Gun.
Yeah,
He was in-
He was
I've never
Naked
seen
Gun's
Naked
what
Gun
I'm thinking
either.
of. He was in
Yeah,
Naked Gun.
I think he was in Scary Movie 3.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was in
yeah.
one of the scary movies.
That was my introduction.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm not very versed.
Airplane is like a remake of this other movie called Airport 77. And it's like beat for beat, but it's also a remake of another movie that came out in like the late 40s, early 50s. I forgot what it was called, but that like Airport 77 and then that movie from 40s, 50s like take themselves so seriously. So if you watch those like after Airplane, it's kind of like funnier like to watch them. Like when you watch them, just like you throw it on or whatever, it's just like, oh, this movie is kind of fucking annoying. But when you watch
It is funny how much Airplane is just joke after joke. It is constant. There is no breath.
yeah.
Great film though. I'm really glad I got to see it in theaters. And I'm probably going to go back this upcoming weekend to see Interstellar in theaters because I still have not seen that movie. And
That's
I felt
fun.
like it was cool to withhold until I could see it in the theater setting.
so that
haven't
IMAX.
It's like one of my
I've never
favorite
seen
movies.
anything in IMAX.
It's a good time.
I really
we don't have IMAX
go to
anymore.
movies. We don't. No. I was trying to look it up for Oppenheimer, and I did not want to drive to
We
Charleston
did
or Wilmington.
the one in Conway, the bigger screen for that. That was fun.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I chose Barbie over it. In my
I finally
Civil
watched
War.
Barbie recently.
Barbie's a great movie.
Barbie's great.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer's
Excellent movie.
great.
I need to
I
watch
wish I
that
would have
still.
done the back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of missed out on that. There was another movie that came out that weekend that people were like, fuck Barbenheimer, we're doing Barben something else. If I,
I
was
don't know what else
educated, I'd
came
tell
out
you.
that
I don't know what the fuck came out that week.
Yeah.
I just knew that was the talk of the town.
Yeah.
What's your
Kyle
favorite movie,
dressed up.
Jose?
Oof.
Is it Milk with
Yeah.
Sean Penn?
Got him.
It depends on my mood, but I think usually my default answer is Kill Bill Volume 1.
Volume 1, okay.
I saw you post about the other day because you were looking for recommendations for Fresh Brewed, and you said, "Hey, let's watch Star Wars Episode 2," which is usually the least picked option.
It's so dumb though.
I think you mentioned this on the tour
so
also,
dumb.
but you love Star Wars Episode 2.
Are we doing
love
movie nights at Fresh Brew
bureaucracy.
now?
Episode 2's
it's-
great.
He was
I
even
agree.
taking ideas
Oh,
of
man.
like
An
what.
idea.
Me and Daniel are gonna fuck that shit up, dude. We're gonna fuck that shit up.
It'd be cool to do like a Ghibli month or something.
Yeah.
Like, because
It would have to be heavily themed, I guess. But
It would
I
have
think
to-
anyone would go to see a movie there. I would go.
Yeah. And I feel like it has to be super themed because you have to have a draw that's like something people probably have already seen.
Yeah.
And then once it's established, you fill in with like, hey, then we're also going to watch like fucking
Yeah.
Kill Bill or something like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, my first thing to figure out is, if there's any kind of entry fee, we could do that.
Yeah.
And then if licensing is going to be an
Nah,
issue.
fuck it.
Nah, you
We're
don't
a
fucking-
nonprofit,
no one
baby.
needs
It's
to
a
know.
DIY venue.
No one needs to know.
Yeah. Have you ever played
I
a
mean,
venue that played
fucking,
a movie behind you?
Just get a nice projector, though.
Yeah,
You know,
Tulalingua
get some
does
piece of
it.
And there's
shit.
already a projector in there.
Oh, really?
so-
I didn't know that.
And a screen.
Dude, if May the 4th, I don't know what date that falls on, but you do Star Wars night, people will fucking go.
Seriously.
I was gonna host Bridge of Spies night at Tulalingua.
That's right.
That fell through.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm down. I got my notes, and fucking the guy never
Bridge
got
of
back to me. And I was
Spies.
like, all right,
Damn.
fine.
I still haven't watched. We were gonna watch it in one of the vans, but the DVD player was being an asshole.
Damn.
Bunsed.
Maybe we'll do it at Fresh Brew.
Kyle,
We should.
what do you think your favorite movie is?
My
I
favorite.
don't feel like I've ever asked you that.
What kind of friend are you?
One who
I thought
only
you were
cares about
besties.
surface level things like his social security number.
Yeah, he knows those things.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what matters. I know. I really, really liked Interstellar a lot. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but like that type of movie is my favorite type of thing. Just
You're gonna
like,
go see the new ISS movie, the one where they have to fight each other in space.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I love
Yeah.
space.
Space is cool.
I like space. Space movies are cool. Batman movies are cool. Like Batman Forever was my favorite movie for quite a while. And I still think Batman Forever is great. I mean, Kiss from a Rose.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's come up a lot in my
Who's
life
to
recently.
say?
For some reason,
Maybe that song wouldn't have
Keeps
taken
popping
off.
that never existed for me until recently. I was like, oh, it's everywhere.
Yep.
I was listening to a different podcast. I won't say the name.
Say it. Who
Drop
was it?
Say it.
Jimmy Mania. Nah, it was probably
is
last
news.
pod or something. But they brought it up too, and I was like, "Is this in the zeitgeist?" And I'm just completely,
Dude, Kiss from a Rose rips.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
I didn't
such a
know
good
that.
song.
I didn't know that.
So good.
This is probably the 5th or 6th week in a row it's popped up for me.
When we
It's
were at
crazy.
Alice the other day, you play Kiss from a Rose. I was
did.
like, I
Play inside of
did.
that.
Yeah.
I did play it. I had credits on Touch Tunes.
Yeah, Rip and Creed,
Sacrifice
CCR, and it was awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So what was the answer?
I don't know, just like anything Batman. Like I watched The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix for the first time, and inherently I already love Batman movies. So right now, that's probably one of my favorite movies that I've ever seen. I'm also not like a film guy, so
I remember seeing Joker in the theater, and I was like,
I saw it with
holy
my mom, and she was
shit.
dying laughing. And I was like, "What are you doing?" There was a couple scenes where she was like,
Me and Justin went and saw it, and we were like, "Oh my god!"
The Robert De Niro scene, talk
'Cause
show
we had-
scene, fucking awesome.
I guess both of us had like dumb guy brain just watching movies. Like, "Oh my god!"
"We had."
What you mean have? Yeah, of course we have, but like,
It's okay.
we were having a good old time watching Joker. It was awesome. The only thing that happened that night that I did not like was that I ordered a Mr. Pibb, and the chick did not know what I was talking about.
The who?
I ordered a
What?
Mr. Pibb at the fucking Cinemark, and she was like, "A Mr. Pibb? What's that?" And I was like,
Don't they have it on the fountain with the fucking sticker?
"They're like, do you mean Pibb Extra?"
yeah, I was about to say,
Come
Yeah,
on.
and I was
They're
like,
like, don't be so formal,
I was like-
dipshit.
you know what I meant.
give that man some respect. He's a mister. I mean, goddamn. You give Dr. Pepper their, title.
Yeah, that's like saying just like, "Hey, can I have a jasmine pepper?" That's his first name, by the way. His first name was Jasmine.
His first name was Jasmine.
It's kind of disrespectful not to say doctor before.
You know,
Yeah.
in Waco, Texas, they have the Dr. Pepper Museum.
Oh, shit.
And it used to be free. We had went on tour every time we were out in
That's
Texas.
$23.
Yeah, it's fucking like 18 to 20 something dollars, dude. And we went like at least twice for free. Not worth paying for.
It's not worth paying for?
Didn't learn his name was Jasmine.
I'd probably still pay for it just because I love the product so much.
Yeah, I mean, all it was like things. It was like more of a museum of look what we've made with Dr. Pepper items.
Cherry Dr. Pepper?
And they're like, look, we
Cherry
made a
vanilla
horse.
Pepper?
We made a horse with Dr. Pepper bottles. Cool. Got a picture of Jackson with just a bunch of Dr. Pepper items. It was not a good takeaway. It was good for free though.
Cream soda Dr. Pepper?
Also good for Waco, Texas. Yeah, solid.
I couldn't put it on a map.
Dark
Yeah,
Pepper?
they got the HGTV
Chip and
Magnolia
Joanna?
table, Chip and Joanne.
Wait, Waco, Texas?
Waco,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got the
biker
fucking
thing.
massacre?
Yeah, they got the massacre.
Oh,
but that's been
yeah.
brushed under the rug by
That
Property
wasn't
Brothers.
their fault.
Yeah.
Who,
That's
the
a different
massacre's
podcast.
fault or the
Huh?
biker's fault?
Was not the it was not the Koresh's fault. It
Oh, tell me about it.
was the ATF.
Okay.
Different podcast.
What podcast?
The Patreon Winley Mania.
Okay.
Which I'll be
Can you bleep
recording
this?
after we leave.
Yeah. Well, you're a biker defender anyway, so.
I love bikers. I crank my hog nightly.
Yeah. Dude, every time he's called me saying like in tears, like I had to lay her down. It's so
had to lay her down.
devastating.
Every time I've called you, which was once,
Yeah.
I was really going through that
Yeah,
night.
he's usually in tears.
There
The
was
once.
nobody else.
Once.
Everyone else ignored my call.
Yeah. It was the bat signal, but it was the crank my hog had to lay her down signal. It's
Yeah.
a real bummer.
Letters from a Lost Dog comes out February
What?
16th.
What record?
The new album from Tourneforte.
What's it called?
It's called Letters
Notes?
from a Lost. What is
Notes
it?
from a Lost Dog?
Notes from a Lost Dog. Hey man, dog fucking paw. No pen. No
pen?
Yeah, I had it. It's gonna really run into my concept album.
Which is?
Notes from a Lost Hog.
Well, see, that was the biker record me and Devin were writing.
Well, no, this was like
all the instruments are just motorcycle
this is a
sounds.
story about a guy who gets in an elevator and a guy brushes a very heterosexual man.
Heterosexual?
Yeah,
shit.
and he fucking gets a nice big fat hog rubbed against him while the guy's going out
What do
the
you mean by
elevator.
hog?
Like a fucking dick, dude. Like a cock.
Like a
cock and
jerk,
balls.
like a guy who sucks.
Hey, man,
cock and balls.
hey, can I fucking finish,
Penis.
pal?
Can I finish?
I'm gonna fucking finish my fucking concept record. Notes from a Lost Hog, and then the guy has to go and like find. He's like, I gotta fucking find that dick, and he like goes to like bathrooms, and he's like, he gets piss stains on the fucking toilet seat, and he's like measuring it like that. That would be a right size for that
Yeah.
dick hole.
'Cause
And
he
he's
knows
like,
his dick hole
he's going to
size.
fucking gyms and
Yeah.
smelling like the fucking benches to smell the fucking ball sweat. He's like, smells familiar, and then he traces back to a hospital, and he goes to the room, and the doctor's outside. He's like, yeah. The guy, he fell into nuclear waste and his dick got shriveled up.
Oh.
But he still loves him anyways, even though he doesn't have that massive hog anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Tourneforte, notes from Notes.
Do you think the audience is going to get confused though when you interchange like dick and hog?
No,
'Cause,
because it's cross promotion because that's the next Winley release.
And what's that one called?
Notes from a Lost Hog.
Oh, cool.
About this one time, I searched down a fucking massive dick that rubbed against my leg in the elevator.
That's crazy.
And I
Sounds
found out it got
familiar.
shriveled off.
When did you? Is that
Plot twist,
being
it was
written or
mine.
that was written?
Plot twist, it was actually Kyle.
Well, do you think the baguette was an analogy?
And then we got that surgery, didn't we, baby?
We
it
sure
like-
And
did.
it's even bigger. It's bigger than it's ever been.
It
his
was
dick.
weird because he asked for a bigger dick but a smaller pee hole.
Yeah, he's getting the piss everywhere on the toilet seat. So, yeah, Kyle Brewster's dick
Yeah?
is the biggest it's ever been.
Currently,
So, Notes from a Lost Dog comes out February 16th from Tourneforte.
yeah. Buy the vinyl. Ooh, here's a fun fact.
Oh yeah, go ahead, dude. What
There's
going to
be 2 vinyl variants, but you can't pre-order
Two?
both. You only get to pre-order one, which is the Acrobat Unstable exclusive.
Which is the Kyle's
It's the Kyle's
dick hole
Hog picture disc.
It's exclusive.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's normal record, picture disc, Kyle's Hog. Yeah, that's probably up for pre-order now. If it's not, it will be. Got some shirts and shit and some beanies and shit available for pre-order too. They cost money, but they'll be cool. But if you don't want to pre-order that and give the government your taxes, come to a show. We might be announcing a record release show for March 23rd in Myrtle Beach. And I don't know if we're going to have vinyl or not, but if we do, it's going to be exclusive to us, not one you can pre-order. So
it's not going to be the Kyle's Dickhole.
It's going to be the band's Dickhole version. It's going to be the
completely
picture
different.
But we're not going to tell you whose dick it is.
It's mine.
It's all Devin's. It's 4 pictures. We go into Photoshop. We enlarge. We scale up.
You actually have to small it, dude. You ain't see my shit. You ain't seen what I'm working with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 12-inch record.
Bro, it's actual size.
1-to-1. That's awesome. Yeah, it costs $100.
Dude, like when I say I'm working with a 12-inch record, I mean it. Like it is 12 inches wide and it is like a fucking millimeter tall.
No shit. 180 gram.
Dude. Women hate me.
And they hate your dick. That's
they
crazy.
love the dick.
That's sick wikis, man. Yeah, anyway, that record is going to come out and it's going to be so good. We just put out a song called Wilmer. You can listen to that on.
Hold on, what?
You said you listened to it.
Yeah, you said listen to the song that came out.
You say Wilmer?
Yeah, Wilmer.
All right, well.
All right, goddamn, dude.
That's
we put out a record.
That's another fucking episode.
A month from now. We put out a
Jesus
song.
Christ.
All right, what day is today?
It's the fucking
23rd.
23rd of January.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right, well, on
January
January 18th, we released a song called Wilmer.
That's right. I remember now. It was awesome.
Yeah, no shit. You listened to it. You came to my house.
You said you listened to it.
And you said, "Hey, Jimmy, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Is Kyle home?" And I was like, buddy, you have his number, but let me check. So I go into
I actually don't have
Yeah, I was going to say,
You
I
don't
don't think he has my
I
number.
don't have his number. He
You don't have
won't
his
give
number?
it to me.
Kyle, what's your number? Go. 843. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, you stop the beeps. What's your number again? Anyway,
My
yeah,
social
he came to the
security?
house. He rang the doorbell, which no one does because the door's always unlocked. 1406. And
I know this. I know the combo.
yeah, you're asking for Kyle, and I don't remember what else happened. Some like little noises and
We made sweet love. It was awesome.
Pardon?
We made sweet love.
Okay.
Me and Kyle. And
That's
it's
cool, man.
Surgically
surgically
repaired.
The only thing I
massive
remembered
cock.
was like, you're like, dude, I hate the song. Where's Kyle? And I was like, that's kind of weird you say that because like Kyle's technically on the song in spirit. So like, it's kind of weird that you hate something Kyle made.
I never
for
said
you.
I hated it, but
No, you
know,
did. You said, Jimmy, hey, by the way, this
I do rub my chin and go, something's missing, and it sounds like Kyle.
Yeah. Well, all the lyrics to the song were just Kyle, like and like what's it called when the first letter of the sentence all the way down spells out something separate from what the
I'm not a
sentence says.
fucking English professor, dude.
I didn't even know. Well, it's that. It all just spells out Kyle Hogg.
Kyle.
Oh, I see. It's like a code.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the English. That's
What the professors say.
Yeah.
So the Tourneforte album comes out February 16th. Listen to it.
Yeah.
And the show, of course, which was, you have the date?
Yeah, the record release show's going to be March 23rd at the Brick House Lounge with bands that'll be announced shortly.
Brickhouse Lounge.
Stained.
Stains playing.
I forwarded.
Y'all ever heard about that time when I don't know if you ever listen to comedy podcasts, but this one time one of them am I bleeding? Scott Ackerman put out a fucking podcast with Adam. I am bleeding. I guess my face is bleeding. With Todd Glass, and they called it Stained Glass, where they talked about Stained songs, but no one knew anything about Stained.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
That shit ripped. Anyway, what's up?
Well, thanks, Tourneforte, for coming.
Oh, we're done? I got another whole thing to say.
Yeah, but I got to go to fucking bed.
Okay.
All right, pal.
Hey, Devin, how was the tour?
Great.
He talked about it so many times.
There's a
And
blog.
if he has to talk about it again, I'm going to fucking ice pick myself, pal.
There's a blog, winleyhub.blogspot.com. There's another blog, right, Andrew?
Yeah, under the ring and streaming.blogspot.com. It fucking rules. I got all the wrestling on there.
Hey, where do I listen to Scenes from a Hat?
You fucking
Internet.
Yeah, internet. So yeah, thank you, Jose and Kyle, for hanging out.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Good to see you, boys. And
It's been real.
That's crazy.
no, but I'm excited for the album. On all
That'd be
seriousness,
cool.
to
It's gonna be good
to
shit.
listen to it.
I'll be at the EP release show, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep. But if you like fucking other shows that go on in Myrtle Beach, there's a whole bunch of other shows in Myrtle Beach, but there's nothing like a Myrtle Beach show booked by Myrtle Beach Shows in Myrtle Beach. I got some shows. I don't really. Okay, let's see.
What are we allowed to talk about? They're not all. Not.
I'm just gonna go through some of them. All right, because
Sleep out what's
gotta
not
go
announced.
home. So again, what the fuck? This Friday, January 26th, Fresh Brew Coffee House, Windley, Newgrounds Death Rugby, Lunchbox
Record
Hero.
release show.
Windley.
Record release show.
Lunchbox Hero.
Even though it's
Windley,
already out,
Newgrounds Death
so,
Rugby.
but
Thank you for listening. Come listen to it in real life.
all right, Saturday, March 9th at Arcadia Studios. That's Saturday, folks. Of course, these bands have shit I can't read, so let's go ahead and fucking Crypt, Grimjaw, Denounced, Disgraced, and Coffin Slide. Of course, booked by our pal Ryan.
Ryan Granger. Last
From,
week, listen to it. Or 2 weeks
Fragile
ago.
Life Records. Hell yeah.
Buy the Candescent record. It slaps.
Absolutely. And then February 3rd, which is earlier than March 9th, so that's weird. At Arcadia Studios as well, you got Scrape, which is a great name. Scrape, Corrupt Faith, One Last Hoorah, and Los Hoyos Muertos, which means... Well, I'm not going to say what it means, actually. So, at Arcadia Studios, February 3rd. And then fucking whatever this is, February 23rd, it's Big E's Birthday Bash Part 1. So get fucking riled up for Part 2 as well. Newgrounds Death Rugby, Gow, 143, DCSPV, Future Conference, B2B. Everyone and their fucking mothers playing this show at Arcadia Studios Friday, February 23rd. I'm looking forward to that because Gal's really fun. So that's it for the Windley Mania Tourneforte new record.
Wait, it's done?
Yeah, we're done, dude.
What?
So wrapping it up. So you have to follow at Windley_band on all the social medias to keep up with the world of Windley because that's the right thing to do. If you don't, you're a sinner. You're going to hell. So that's it. Everyone does anyone have anything intelligent to say?
Follow at Tourneforte.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that.
Hey,
actually, you've been on
guys.
this fucking show so much.
Yeah, follow at Tourneforte Kyle, at Jose Tuesday Music,
Yep.
at Tourneforte, Tourneforte, everywhere. I've been able to get the handle on everything. Follow at Windley_band.
At Devin __ Hopkins.
Dude, wasn't at one point like Devin Hopkins 843?
It was
or some
D
shit?
Hopkins 843. I made a new one.
So easy. Oh,
I don't even know why I made a new one.
Do y'all know the theme song to this, by the way?
What?
The theme song to the podcast?
Do you think they know
Are y'all
that?
avid listeners?
No.
That's okay.
Cowards.
You just cut it off whenever, really.
Whenever you want.
You can just hit that space bar and make
Any
it
second.
go away. Let's see how long this is actually.
That's what we were waiting for.